Lying down, spread your arms and legs out. Palms face up. You can close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Connect with your natural breathing rhythm. Noticing the quality of your breath. Notice how the breath feels in your body. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw. And take a moment to set an intention for your practice. And take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, bring your feet together. Long body stretch. And exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees, rocking side to side. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach overhead. Long body stretch. And exhale, start to walk your hands over to the right edge of your mat. Option to grab onto your left wrist, gently pulling, stretching out the left side of the body. Option to walk your feet over to the right edge, maybe crossing the left ankle over the right. Deepening the stretch through the left side. Making a banana shape with your body. And bring your arms and legs through center. Now start to walk your hands over to the left. Option to grab your right wrist, pulling gently. An option to walk your feet over to the left. Right ankle crossing over the left. And stretching out the right side. You might feel it in your leg or your hip, your side or your ribs. Maybe in your shoulder, your arm. And come back through center. Bring your knees into your chest. And bring the soles of your feet down to the mat, arms at your sides. Inhale, push through your feet, lift your hips just a little bit, take a gentle bridge. And lower your hips. Inhale, lift the hips up.
I can't open it. Okay, hold on, buddy.
Exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, lower. Roll onto one side. And make your way into tabletop. Wrists are under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Engage your core. Inhale, look up. Drop the belly. Exhale, round your spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, gaze comes up. And exhale, round the spine. Move through a few more rounds of cat-cow, following your own breath. On your next inhale, come to center, neutral spine. Inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky, opening up to the right. Exhale, thread the arm underneath the left, coming down onto the right shoulder and ear. First, thread the needle. Left arm can reach overhead or reach behind your back. Shift your hips slightly to the right, balancing out the weight in your hips. Bring your left hand back in front of your face, pushing through the palm. Inhale, open up to the right. And exhale, release the hand down. Taking the other side, inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, thread the arm underneath the left or the right. Left shoulder and ear come down to the mat. And take any arm position you like with your right arm. And shifting your hips slightly to the left. And bring your right hand back in front of your face. Inhale, unwind. Left arm comes up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hand down to the mat. Engage your core, lift your right leg straight out behind you. Heel is flexed. Option to stay here or reach your right arm straight out in front of you. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together, rounding the spine. Keep the core engaged. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Last one here. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, slowly bring the hand and knee down to the mat. Taking the other side, inhale, lift the left leg straight out behind you, foot is flat. Option to bring your right arm straight alongside your ear. Engage your core, inhale here. Exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. And slowly release down. Tuck your toes under, lift the hips back and up into downward dog. Pushing your chest through your arms, engage your core. Spine is long. You can keep a slight bend in your knees if it means your back will be straight. Relax the head, gaze comes towards the knees. Option to bend one knee at a time here, walking out your dog. As one knee bends, push the heel of the other foot down towards the mat. And come to stillness. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, step to the top of the mat into forward fold. Feet can be about hip width apart or closer together. Hip width is about 2/5 between your feet. Relax your head and your shoulders. Option to grab onto opposite elbows. You can wrap your arms behind your legs. Keep working on lifting the sit bones higher up towards the sky. And release your arms. Bend the knees, slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up left. Come all the way to standing. Shoulders roll up, back and down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, sitting into chair pose. Feet can be together or hip width apart. You should be able to look down and see your big toes. If not, just shift your weight back a little bit. Engage your core, keep your chest lifted. Hands can come to heart center or stay up alongside your ears. And then breathe. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sit a little bit lower. Last inhale here. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back with the right foot. Lift the arms up overhead, taking a high lunge. Front knee stays stacked over your front ankle. Bring your left hip back a little bit, right hip forward. Squaring off the hips to the front of the mat. And engage your core, tucking the pelvis under slightly. Last inhale here. Bring your hands together at heart center. Exhale. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, option to hook your elbow onto your knee. Twisting open to the side. Option to drop your back knee and tuck the toe. Or stay lifted, keeping the spine long. Last inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Drop the back knee. Shift your weight back, straightening the front leg for half split. Toes point up to the sky. Stretching out the back of the left leg. Last inhale here. On your exhale, walk your hands forward. Tuck the back toe under. Lift the back knee. Step your back foot in about a foot or two so you can straighten both legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, start to fold over your front leg. You can keep your hands on blocks or books here. Bring the floor closer to you. Bring the right hip forward a little bit, squaring off the hips. This is pyramid pose. And plant your hands, bend the front knee. Step both your feet back into plank. And drop the knees here. Coming all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, tabletop to downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Inhale, look forward, step to the top of the mat, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, hands come to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, arms come overhead, standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. And take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knees, sitting into chair pose. Keep the chest lifted. Bring the hips back a little bit. Keeping the fingertips engaged. Inhale here. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Last inhale. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands, legs straighten. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back with the left foot, coming to high lunge. Sweep the arms up overhead. Left hip comes forward slightly, right hip back, squaring the hips. Relaxing your shoulders down away from your ears. Last inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, twist towards the right. Exhale, option to hook your elbow over the knee. Twisting open to the right. Keeping the spine long. Option to drop the back knee and tuck the toe. Or stay lifted. Last inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Drop the back knee and tuck the toe. Shift your weight back into half split. Right leg straightens, toes point up. Last inhale here. Exhale, shift forward. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Bring the back foot in about a foot or so. Straightening the legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward over the front leg. Option to place books or blocks under your hands to bring the floor closer to you. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Drop your knees to the mat. Sit into child's pose. Forehead comes to the mat. Connecting with your breath. Maybe rocking your forehead side to side on the mat. And lift your head, slither yourself forward to laying on your belly. Bring the tops of the feet down on the mat. Push your feet into the mat, lifting the kneecaps up off the mat. Fingers come underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. Baby cobra. Option to lift your hands to a hover Engaging the back, squeeze the shoulders together and down. Gaze stays down towards the mat. Exhale, release. Bring one ear onto the mat and extend your arms long. Bring your gaze back through center. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Push your feet into the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Baby cobra. Option to push through your hands, coming into full cobra. Keep the hips down on the mat. Elbows stay close to your body. And release down. Take the other ear to the mat. Extend your arms long. Bring your gaze back through center. Palms face each other. Inhale, lift the chest and the arms up off the mat. Exhale, lift the feet up, keeping the legs straight, pulling towards the back. Crown of the head pulls towards the front of the room. Trying to extend your body at the same time, lifting as high as you can. And breathe. And release down. Push into child's pose. Walk your hands back. Come to sitting on your heels. Come up to standing on the knees. Bring your hands to your low back. Squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, lift the chest, taking a slight back bend. Hands are supporting your low back here. Option to reach down for your heels. If you can't reach your heels, keep your hands on your low back for support. Squeeze your elbows together. Lift the chest up. And release, sit on your heels. Tuck the toes under and sit back onto the heels. And take a moment here. Connect with your breath, stretching out the soles of the feet. Bring your hands down to the mat. Swing your legs out in front of you. Extend the legs, toes point up. Find your sit bones on the mat. Inhale, reach up overhead, long spine. Exhale, hinging from the hips, start to fold forward. Hands can come to the feet, shins, or the mat. Option to keep a slight bend in your knees if it feels good. Gaze can come down towards your knees. And start to walk yourself back up through seated. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, drop your hands behind your back, about 6 inches behind you. Fingers point towards or away from you, whatever feels better in your shoulders. Point the toes, inhale, lift the hips for inclined plane. Gaze comes straight up to the sky. Option to bend the knees, taking reverse tabletop. And release down. Rolling onto your back, pull your knees into your chest. Rocking gently side to side. And plant the soles of the feet down on the mat. Lift the right leg, bring the knee closer into your chest. Place your hands against your thigh. We're going to push against your thigh and resist that by pulling your thigh towards your body. So you can create as much resistance as you like here, pushing against your thigh. Engaging the core muscles to resist your arms. Keeping a steady breath. And release, bring the sole of the foot down to the ground. And lift the left knee into your chest. Hands come to the thigh. And push against your thigh, resisting the push. Engage your core. And release. Bring the right leg in. Take the right side one more time. Hands come to your thigh and push. And release. And left side. And push. And release. Bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock lengthwise on your spine. Maybe rocking a few times. Coming up into seated. Hands grab behind your knees. Lift your shins up off the ground, coming to parallel with the ground. Taking boat pose. Option to stay here, you can bring your hands behind your back or alongside your legs. Option to straighten the legs. You can also bring the toes down towards the mat. Lots of options. Take whichever one works for you. Engage your core and lift your chest a little bit higher, creating a straighter spine. And breathe. And release the soles of your feet down. Take a seated cat-cow here. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, around the spine. Inhale, look up. And exhale, around. And coming back into your boat pose. Take any variation you like. Remember to breathe. Lift the chest, long spine. And release your feet. Rolling onto your back. Set up for figure 4 stretch. Bring the right ankle to the top of the left knee. Reach through and grab to the left thigh, pulling your legs towards your body. Option to push your right arm into your right thigh. And release your feet. Taking figure 4 on the other side, left ankle to the right knee. Grabbing onto the back of the left thigh, pull your legs in towards your body. Relaxing the shoulders. Option to push your left arm into your left leg, creating more of a stretch. And keep your left foot flexed to protect your knee. And release your legs. Bring the soles of the feet down. Straighten the right leg straight up to the sky. Interlace your fingers behind the leg and pull it towards your chest. Option to straighten the left leg down on the mat, or you can keep it bent with the sole of the foot on the ground. And start to circle out the ankle. And switch directions, circling in the other direction. And bring your leg in closer towards your body. And release your leg. Taking the left side, straighten the left leg straight up to the sky. Interlace your fingers behind the leg and pull it towards your body. Right leg can straighten or stay bent. And start to circle out the ankle. And take the other direction. And pull your leg closer to your body. And release the leg. Bring the shins parallel to the ground, arms out in a T. Drop your knees over to the left. Taking a gentle spinal twist. Option to gaze towards your right hand. Right shoulder stays down on the mat. And come back through center, gaze comes up, knees come up. And drop them over to the right. Gaze can come to your left hand. Keeping both shoulders down on the mat. Connecting with your breath. Maybe trying to lengthen the inhales and lengthen the exhales. And come back up through center. Grabbing onto your feet. Taking happy baby, push the soles of the feet up to the sky. Option to grab the backs of the knees instead. Trying to stack your ankles over your knees. Knees can come wide. And try to push your sacrum down towards the mat. And try to bring your shoulders down towards the mat. You can take any movement here if you like. Maybe rocking side to side, straightening your legs. Bring the soles of the feet together. And bring your legs down towards the mat. Knees fall out wide. Take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. And take a deep inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. When you're ready, extend your legs and arms into Final Shavasana. And start to scan your body from the feet all the way up to the head. Pausing at any areas of tension. And breathe into that area. And ask your body to let go of some of that tension. And we'll take a few deep breaths together. Inhale, expand. And exhale. Inhale, expand. And exhale. Inhale, expand. And exhale. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, circling the wrists and the ankles. Inhale, reach overhead. Legs come together, long body stretch. And exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Bring your head up towards your knees. Pick yourself into small ball. And release, rolling over onto one side into fetal position. Bottom arm can be used as a pillow. When you're ready, push through your hand, come into seated. And sitting with a tall spine. Bring your hands to heart center. And take a breath in. And exhale. May all beings be happy and free. Namaste.